And we are live. Hello, YouTube. I'm just going to get straight to it. The purpose of this episode is to help those of you who are on your journey to earning 10K months to actually get that done. So soon it is. We are smack on the first day of February. We've already completed one whole month. And before you know it, we will be singing Merry Christmas, lighting trees, and it's the end of 2021. So my goal is to hold you accountable and to keep you on track with your goals, your 10K per month sales goals for 2021. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. I did a couple of slides because I want to actually keep myself on track and not go off target. So I made a few slides that I want to share with you. Just give me a moment. Let me just get that right here. Okay, great. So the road to 10K months. February is actually the time for us to work the plan, or for you to work the plan that you did at the beginning of the year. Well, I'm taking it for granted that you, a small business owner, a micro business owner, you have already done your written marketing plan for the year, your written 10K marketing plan for the year. So with that said, let me just go into 3 C's that I want you to bear in mind as you go through this year. The 3 C's are clarity, commitment, and consistency. I would like to invite you to allow these 3 C's to vibrate with you for the entire year, right? So think about what it is that you can do on a consistent basis, month after month, week after week, for the entire year. Now let's just get back to February. February is the second month of the year and also a key player in how the rest of the year works out. So for February, you're going to do a couple of things, and that takes me now to our next slide. So it's time to make a decision on a couple of things. Review your goal for the year, which is 2021. What are your major goals for the year? And also to look at the results from January. So based on what you have planned, did January work out the way that you intended it? Were there some surprises? Were there some very good things that happened in January? Did you achieve some wonderful things? Did you break some targets in January? What were those things? Look at the areas that are working or that you're making progress on and see how you can ramp up promotions around those areas. And the areas that are not working so well, revisit those areas, determine what is not working, why it's not working, what you need to tweak, what you need to revamp. And how do you do this? You may have to create another test layer, because of course for January, you would have already done some tests. Now for February, you're going to create another layer. So do some additional surveys, conduct some polls among your target audience, speak to your clients, speak to your customers, just to get some clarity on their pain points, their challenges, what their goals are, what their dreams are. Because remember, as the business owner, your whole responsibility is to solve these problems, solve these challenges, solve the pain points of your customers. So if a particular strategy that you are using is not working, it means that it is not hitting home to your target audience, and therefore you now have to find out why is it not hitting home. So the best people to tell you what's happening or why it's not working or why they're not feeling it is your ideal customer audience. And pretty much after that, what you just need to do is to adjust and redo. Now, the third slide we're going to be looking at is recommit to your goals. Now, from what I've seen, it is so hard. It's really, we really do live in a challenging period. Getting distracted is just, it happens by the minute. There's a new platform, there's a new app, there's a new this, there's a new course, there's a new way of doing things, there's a new formula. And if you're not strong, and if you're not committed to what you're doing for 2020, if you have not made a decision on that, you literally will be the dog that is looking left and right and left and right and left and right after every new thing that comes about. So I'm going to invite you to recommit to your goals. Recommit to the things that you said you wanted to do for 2021, and only those things. So first of all, determine which platform you'll be playing full out on, which social media platform you'll be utilizing to the fullest, and then do all that you can do for that one. Because the fact is that it is not possible as a micro business owner, as a small business owner, to be on every single platform and to do that well. Because remember, social media, it means that you're going to be getting social with your audience. You're going to be touching base with them every single day. You're going to be drilling down deep, having conversations and getting to know them. Is it really possible for you to do that across multiple platforms as a micro business owner, as a small business owner? Maybe not. If you can do it, then Mark, you may have to hire a team, hire VAs, hire social media managers. Are you at that stage? Are you ready for that? If not, because remember now, we're talking about how to hit 10K per month consistently. So I would imagine that you're not ready for that layer of expense. So what do? Focus on a few platforms. Focus on a few, drill down, be present, show up for your audience, and the rest will work itself out. Also, in planning your 2021 year, you would have looked at courses that you'll be taking, programs that you'll be a part of, whether those are coaching programs, mentorship programs, whatever courses that you're investing in to grow your business and to grow yourself as a person, right? So look at those and, see how many they are, which ones they are, and whatever comes your way during the year, no matter how good it is. And that's the problem. Sometimes these courses come your way, these offers come your way, and they look so good, and you know that that particular thing that they're talking about would perhaps have an impact on how you grow your business. Sometimes you have to say no to them, even though they're a good offer. Write them down, make a note of it, because the fact is that you cannot do everything that is necessary to build your business in one single year. So put it off for next year. Whatever is not on that list, it's next year. Not now, next year. And you have to practice that and build that muscle. You have to build that next year muscle, okay? Next year. And at the end of the year, you can look at some of those and see if those are things that you can do. Because more than likely, these courses or mentorship offers or coaching offers will still be around next year. Right? So decide on the 2 to 3 key goals that you want to be focusing on 2021 and make those things happen in February. Recommit to doing those in February and avoid the fear of missing out. This fear of missing out is real and it is dangerous. Now, nobody wants to feel like they're missing out on anything. But the fact is that when you're a business owner and you're in that rhythm, you're on that path for growth, you can't be a part of everything. You can't. You have to miss some games. You have to miss the parties. You have to miss the outings. No matter how good they are, you have to miss the trips. So it's the same thing for business-related activities. You have to miss some courses. You have to miss some new platforms. You have to miss a lot of things, because what you need to do is focus and drill down on what it is that you need to do to push your year forward. And believe me, guys, the things that you think you're missing out on will still be up and around and available next year. So remember, build that next year muscle. Whatever is not serving you for what you need in 2021, you need to be blinkered. You need to have on blinkers like a horse. You're on that track and you're moving towards that goal. And that's all you're focusing on for the year. So also bear in mind that anything that does not serve your goal for 2021 is a distraction. Get rid of it, no matter what that thing is. Because I don't know if you're like this, but for me, I am always benchmarking, always understudying, always gathering new information, gathering information. When are you going to stop gathering and start using and start drilling down? So I encourage you to stop being so much of a consumer of information and now become a provider. So there's a point when you don't need to learn anything more right now. So don't get me wrong. As business owners, as human beings, we are always on a learning path. But you now have to determine what specifically do you need to learn for 2021. You can't learn everything. Decide on the few things and let everything else go and put it in the next year category. And that is how you actually end up winning your year. Now, the final slide that I'm sharing with you this evening is design your month. Now, we know in order to win the year, it starts in small pieces: minute, hour, day, week, month. So we're now in the month of February 2021. So decide on that major goal that you want to hit in February, because you'd already have designed your year. You'd have designed your year based on all of those things that you want to hit done within the year. You'd have categorized them. You'd have split them off into different quarters. So you'd have said January, February, March, Q1, this is what I want to have done. April, May, June, this is what I want to have done for Q2, Q3, July, August, September, this is what I want to have done. And for the last quarter, October, November, December, here is what I want to have done. You'd already done that breakdown. So your major goal for February, break that down now into small wins for each week, right? Because February has 4 weeks. And you break that week down into days. Now imagine at the end of February, you would have completed 5 major tasks for the week, right? 5 major tasks for the week. And then you now have, because you're doing a major task each day, and everything adds up. Now, at the end of the month, you would have completed 20 major tasks that will be rolling up into achieving that goal for February, right? So getting to win your year starts by winning your day, winning your week, winning your month. And it is all about stacking. And hence why a plan is so important, because you need to know what is the foundation thing that I'm working on, what is next, and the next and the next. So you're pretty much just stacking each win each month on top of each other. And then by the time you reach to Q2, Q3, high acceleration mode. So you're not going to wait until, certain holidays like Black Friday or Thanksgiving to start doubling down on your sales and killing the numbers and crunching the numbers and winning the year. You're literally going to set yourself up to go hard in winning your year from March, because January would have been a tester month. February would have been a month that you gain more clarity and more surety and more confidence in terms of what you're doing and what's working and how to redo some of those things and make them better. Then for March, now March is a month when you're going to go in acceleration mode, heavy mode, hard mode, push mode on what is actually working. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. Let me just stop sharing my screen now. This is actually what I wanted to share with you today. So please, February is a key month. At the end of February, I'd love for you to be able to look at what you would have achieved as a major goal that is going to impact the other months of the year, the other 10 months of the year. All right. So again, guys, thanks for joining me. If you're going to be on the replay, let me know if this video has been useful to you. Let me know what else it is that you'd want me to talk about, and I'll be sure to include that in the next video. And for those strategies in terms of clarifying your customer, knowing who your target audience is, you can just go back and look at some of the previous videos that help you to get that done, as that is one of the first steps for you to actually take in winning your week, in winning your month, in winning your year. All right, so all the best on your 10K per month journey. I'm here to support you. Bye. Until next time.